a classified document just leaked from the US Congress. And page 17 might be the most stunning thing to happen in crypto history. The document talks about a new idea that might make XRP the only legal cryptocurrency in the US. Yes, Ripple's XRP, which has been under attack from the SEC for the past few years, may soon emerge from the ashes to become the most valuable digital asset in the US financial system. Get ready for things to change if you own XRP. Let's take a look at this shocking leak. The Digital Asset Clarity Act is about to revolutionize the way cryptocurrencies and financial rules work. People on Capitol Hill have confirmed that a group of politicians from both parties is working on a bill based on the Digital Asset Clarity Act. This new law intends to bring much-needed order and clarity to the digital asset industry, which has been stuck in a state of legal uncertainty for a long time. The main part of the bill makes XRP the official settlement token for US financial institutions and says that it is not a security. This change could change the way people do business with money, making it faster and more efficient. What made this happen? Speed, effectiveness, and compliance with rules set by governments around the world. By embracing XRP, the US seeks to stay competitive in the fast-expanding global financial ecosystem. XRP is a better option than Bitcoin, which has problems with scaling and energy use, or Ethereum, which has problems with high gas prices and network congestion. XRP is the only cryptocurrency that delivers quick finality, low fees, and design that is suitable for compliance. This might make it the digital asset that banks and other financial institutions turn to when they want to save costs and make things easier. Now things are becoming even weirder. People say that BlackRock, the world's biggest asset manager with more than $10 trillion in assets, is involved. This corporation is involved in almost every field, from real estate to technology to, possibly, Bitcoin. Anonymous sources at Ripple say that CEO Larry Fink met with Brad Garlinghouse in private last week at a secret location in New York. The financial community is buzzing with conjecture and excitement after this meeting. The subject is launching an XRP-based ETF worth $10 billion. This kind of move might change the cryptocurrency market in a big way, making XRP easier for both institutional investors and regular traders to buy and sell. Several blockchain detectives have followed wallet behavior that matches institutional test transactions, but nothing has been officially confirmed yet. These detectives have been carefully going over blockchain data, looking for signs of big financial moves. Hundreds of millions of XRP are moving between custody providers and OTC desks in these transfers. This is a classic sign that the big money is getting ready for a public statement. If these reports are true, the cryptocurrency market could be about to change in a big way, which could have big effects on investors and the industry as a whole. Why would BlackRock get involved now after staying out of it for so long? Easy. Clear. The SEC is losing in court, and Ripple is gaining popular support. Major institutions are starting to notice the writing on the wall. If the law passes, it will completely change the SEC's position. That means Ripple and XRP would be able to work together in the future of digital payments in the US, not as criminals. This is the math that keeps analysts up at night. The numbers are shocking, and the financial world is about to change in a big way. If US banks start using XRP as their main digital asset, it will have huge effects. Picture a world where blockchain and traditional financial systems work together perfectly. If only 10% of SWIFT transactions move to the XRP ledger, the effects would be huge. This change could completely change how international transactions are done. That alone would create billions of dollars in demand. XRP would be at the center of this new wave, which would lead to tremendous expansion in the financial industry. There is also the possibility of a $10 billion ETF, which would bring in a new type of investor, increasing demand and liquidity even more. US institutions would also have to hold XRP, which would ensure a steady and regulated flow of capital into the market. This could cause XRP's market cap to jump ahead of Ethereum's overnight. This would be a huge change in the order of cryptocurrencies. Ethereum is worth about $400 billion right now. It's a huge company, but even giants can fall. After the law is passed, XRP could easily go over that level as institutional money pours in. The regulatory clarity would provide the confidence needed for big-scale investments. We're talking about a whole market realignment. XRP might lead the way into a new era of digital finance, changing the way we think about money. And we shouldn't forget about the effects on world politics. The US needs a competitive solution because BRICS countries are pushing for an alternative to the dollar and using blockchain technology to settle international trade. Ripple has already set up the basic infrastructure for CBDCs in Japan, the UAE, and Mexico. So the idea that XRP could be used as a mechanism for cross-border liquidity isn't just a guess. It's already happening. But hold on, there's more. The leaked legislative study mentions an emergency economic continuity framework that would let the Federal Reserve utilize XRP to make stimulus and emergency payments amid economic shocks or even future pandemics. XRP would serve as a bridge currency between countries and within the United States, making it hard to tell the difference between crypto and state-level money. We need to be careful now, of course. These are only rumors. Ripple, BlackRock, and Congress have not yet verified anything. But the number of events happening at the same time, the rise in XRP-related institutional wallet activity, and the unexpected favorable change in mainstream media coverage all point to something huge happening. So what do you need to do? If you currently own XRP, now is the time to check your cold storage and buy more while prices are still low. If you're new to this area, know that institutional FOMO moves quickly. XRP's price will probably be substantially above its present range by the time the ETF is unveiled or the bill passes its second reading in Congress. And for those of you who still don't believe, ask yourselves this. When was the last time you witnessed lawmakers, big Wall Street companies, and blockchain technologists all going in the same direction? This isn't just another pump for an altcoin. This could be the biggest transfer of wealth in recent times. XRP is more than simply a digital money now. It is on course to become an important part of the new global financial system. Before we finish, please sign up for our Geopolitical Crypto Weekly Crypto Command. We break down stories like this one before they become popular. You'll get in-depth research, insights on each token, and unique interviews with those that work in blockchain. The link is in the description.